LAN cord. Been having this happen a lot. So, yeah. I don't like that it happens because then I have to send another alert that I'm streaming, you know, because it shuts the internet all the way off. I don't know. I tried messing with that LAN cord. It don't do it for a long time, but lately it has been. I've heard about other people having that happen. I don't ever have that happen on the PC, just on PS5. So, not saying PS5 is worse. It's just what it always happens on. All right, hummingbird. I think the hummingbird's what did it. But it is a lot warmer in this room, so that could maybe have a little bit to do with it. Here's the hummingbird. That's definitely a hummingbird. Got it. Alright. Okay, let's just hope that land error thing stops. Yeah, I apologize for that, because that does make it... Every time it does that, I have to send a new deal that shows that I'm streaming again, because I have to redo the stream. You know. Yeah, I don't think people probably like that sometimes. A crow and a amphora. I know what a crow looks like. It's up here. Okay, amphora. Amphora. Is that like a symbol? Amphora. Never heard of that. Could be anything on this table. That's a bonus still. Amphora. This fish. Just check anything. I don't know. Yeah, I've got that plugged all the way in, so it's got something else to do with something. Amphora. Oh, I thought that was an amphora. I was like, it looked a heck of more like a wiffle ball. Alright. Well, that's the last thing we could find, so I guess we're just going to have to go through it. It's a snail. Okay, let's just... It was a vase of some sort. I never would have. I know what it is now. So if they say for next time. Yeah. It could be because I don't ever shut my PlayStation all the way off. I don't like to do that. But I'd rather put it in rest mode. But I think that might have something to do with it. I don't know. Alright, let's read this real quick. About the Japanese red cedar. The Japanese red cedar is an evergreen tree that stands tall and proud. Okay. This plant is the national tree of Japan. That's cool. And is often planted and grown in the vicinity of Shinto temples and shrines. And I did finally beat that puzzle Japan one. It didn't take 5 seconds, but I finally did beat it. Well, that's a good looking plant, actually. No, I'm not going to color it. If you want me to watch it color, then I might sometime, but I just honestly don't really like coloring them because it takes forever. Okay, I've done this before. This one turns into a drawing somehow. I think I know how to do this. Oh, you drag them on? That's right. Wait, that one's darker. This really tests your eyes. Sort of. There might be a darker one. Is this lighter? What do we got left? Super dark one, of course. Oh, you can move them? Okay. Well, we got another dark one. It's not good, but... Okay, there's the top part. Yeah, you just kind of... You have to... Well, I know that's not right, but... That's not right. Get that one back. I'll move with her. It's a little tricky. The good thing is when you do get it right, then okay, so it's got some red. Okay. And then one more pink one. Alright. This one might be a little tougher. I know for sure that doesn't go there. Yeah, this one is going to be a little tougher because the tones are like really close to each other. But I think that one probably goes across. No. Alright, we're going to move these back. Not that one. Yeah, this one. Yeah, this one's tougher because everything is like really, really close to each one. Okay, we're gonna have to. Oh, we got it already. Oh, never mind. Oh, that's cool. So we only got so many left. So we do the bottom one first, or probably simpler. Sort of. Eyes can almost see it. I think we're missing one. No? Alright, I just got the yellow one. Okay. Get the darkest one. I'm kind of used to seeing this kind of stuff because this is what you kind of look at when you're doing something with a graphics program. There we go. Depending on the bit rate. Because if it's 16-bit, 32-bit, 64-bit, then you're going to have more shades. Luckily, we're not doing that. That would be next to impossible. Alright, how many animals do they fit in this one? Pirate flag. Actually, I see that, actually. Little tiny one. Fill your bottle. I think that's the second time I've seen that. They do kind of repeat it stuff sometimes, which kind of helps. A deer. Never gonna see a deer. That'd be like huge, right? I see a drive. Question mark. That could be, I'm thinking that's going to be like embedded in something, probably. Bow tie. A bow tie, really. Alright, it's starting to get kooky. Flower pitcher. Well, that was just some extra. Probably. See a monkey. Or an orangutan. I see a bunch of stuff that's not on here. It's a problem. Frog. I think we could find that, but that's probably going to be green. It's a regular frog, anyways. Some of this mutated space frogs. What'd they have that again for? Hopefully you can hear me. I'm not very talking very loud. I kind of had a wild night last night. But we really didn't do anything. Kind of just listened to music. That was it. Yeah. And that's why I had to fix stuff on the stream, because it wouldn't let anybody watch it. And I fixed it, but that was a deer, a green grass deer. Okay. Yeah, I did fix it, but it's only going to be for, I don't know how that works, but it's not going to be for every place, because otherwise I'd have to get even rid of more songs. Yeah, I gotta stop playing the song so loud, because that thing, I get done with the stream, it shows every freaking song I've listened to on my deal. I mean, they hardly get any of them wrong. You know, so I would tell you the main one that always gets me in trouble, but I don't really want to, because I got in trouble one time for talking about something, but I don't want to talk about that either. Definitely. Because I only got like, I think this month, they're going to take that deal off. We'll still have to be careful, but it'd be nice to have that off. Because at this point, I just be as nice as possible, which I guess what you're supposed to be. So, baseball, umbrella. Wait, there's the umbrella. Bow tie. Some of these just don't really make any sense how they came up with the. I guess they're just trying to like confuse you to death. There's the bell. So now we need the umbrella. No, not umbrella. We got the umbrella. Bow tie. Now we got a cogwheel. Somehow. I don't know how they switched that up. Do you not know? Sounds good. Yeah, I think they had fireworks going, but they were just, it sounded like they had like a pack of black cats and then like lighting them one at a time, which is kind of annoying. It's like, until they run out, and then obviously they didn't have enough or something, because they just lit one at a time and see how long they could last. Didn't last too long. They did have some of the other kind that go, they're not black cats, but it's kind of, they're like, you know, those kind of, but yeah, it's almost July 4th, so all the fireworks places are open now. So definitely gonna be hearing it. Till we get to the big ones, the ones that sound like bombs going off. Alright, we're not finding anything. Wait. We found cogwheel. That one, I remember what it said, but I didn't get to see if it looked like a cogwheel. I guess it did. I mean, that'd be the only way it's cogwheel. Alright. Yeah, it's definitely taking a while. I knew these were going to be harder, because I think every puzzle gets a little bit harder and a little bit harder. So you find the point where you can almost not solve it. Bow tie. Let me look here. Like, oh, never mind. That was kind of sneaky, to be honest. Alright, how many they got on this one? It's not too bad. Hey, Hamilton. Hamilton's in this one. Even though he's not. They don't have a deal. A rat. Okay. So far I there's an electric fan with no cord. There's a rat. There's a hamster. A gourd, I know what that is. That thing. Yeah, I've learned that one from another puzzle, because I knew it was some sort of squash thing. But, yeah, now I know what it is. An elephant? Okay, that's not going to be a full, it's just a, yeah, I didn't think it's going to be a whole size one. Arrow? No, it's a rose. I know what that is, but it's not on the list. It's one of those Innuano deals. Padlock. There's padlock. Yeah, they're doing a bunch of those ones with the drawing instead of an actual. It's easier to hide them that way. A lotus. Is that gonna be Dinky? There's the arrow. See, that one was different. Usually they're straight. That one's curled. A tiki. A tiki. Isn't that like one of those statue things? Well, how big? There it is in the back. Yeah. Okay, all we have to find now is a lotus. Hopefully it's not a vehicle, because there's no way they're going to fit that. Lotus. Lotus. Yeah, I don't want to say anything about the game not shutting off at this point. Otherwise, I'm going to jinx myself. But so far, so good. Last night, I had to restart like 3 times. So we probably should not talk about it. Lotus. For one thing, I don't know exactly. I know what a Lotus looks like, but it usually they're like super tiny. What's that, praying mantis? Great. Hamilton. He shows up everywhere. It's not supposed to be here, of course. It's supposed to be a bar. Yeah, we're gonna have to do the clip thing that time. Because I don't know how small the sucker is. I mean, if they had like sound or something, we could find them that way. Because those things you get super loud until they turn into a dill. It's not a piece of candy, right? Okay. Well, the thing I don't like about doing this is you usually don't get to sit. Part even passes bugs. Okay, I know that's not a Lotus. Although it made me kind of hungry. Alright, I told you it wouldn't sit. It was somewhere at the bottom. Oh well. Okay, and this has nothing to do about the Lotus, but some of this is kind of interesting a little bit. Parasol leaf trees, a bushy leaf, large-leafed plant found by rivers and in rainforest. Because its long, veiny leaves is able to shield younger, more immature trees from too much sunlight and rain. Well, I didn't realize that some trees were more immature. Maybe they should learn not to be nicer. No. Unless this is the last one, maybe we should cover this one. Because it could be, actually. Yeah, we'll just get the worst one there is. What is that? If it is the last one, then that's good, but somehow I doubt it. I guess it's like a tree with eggs in it, and then some weird salt and pepper shaker. Oh my god. Alright, let's color. See, this is why I don't like color these, because it takes forever. Oh my goodness. That's like the entire back. Skip. We're not going to color that in. That's cool. Let's see if it was the last one. And then be like, oops. No, good thing we skipped it. Because this one's going to be harder than crap. Yeah, I've done this kind before. And you have to do the path just right. that's not gonna work because that's gonna block it. How do I take that off? May not be able to. Actually, we could go this way. Go down. And we blocked the other one. That's over. Yeah, there's no way we're getting out there. Can I? Well, that was not good. Can we go? No. We're going it. So I can't. No, we're just gonna have to make it do it because there's nothing I can do. I blocked that. Definitely blocked that. Actually, wait. Never mind. We can only get rid of ones. Okay, we need to get rid of this purple one. I can't. Yeah, that's over. Let's give it. I didn't really have choice. It was all blocked. Yeah, sorry about that. But there's not much you can do once you block it. I guess, I don't know. And this one's gonna take like an hour anyway, so. I am serious, this one, I've done these kind of before. These are not easy. Yeah. Yeah. Well, they were doing little ones. Yeah, I don't know. I think they just only had like one package. Yeah, this one's really hard because I get that one space. I don't know like these guys. This time I just kind of guess. Main problem is you only get one spot to mess up. Alright, I'm glad we skipped that last one because this one's gonna be not good. Yeah, this one's gonna be super tough. Okay, that one needs to move down, but probably should the top part try it. Here's the problem. There's like no way to get these up there. You only get one block. There's no way. Well, that one looks. Well, the middle one looks. Okay, that one's right. That one's not. I don't see a way to get that up there. You only get one block. That's what I'm saying. That's not good. Because they're going to have to move these, and you're going to get the whole puzzle screwed up again. That's the main problem. Okay, move these back. No. I hate these guys. It's like super impossible. My phone shut off again. Hold on. It's my fault, I guess. Okay. Let me put it back on. Shit. Okay. Shoot. Okay. Yeah, it's all goofed again. There it is. Okay. Doesn't really help me any, but I need to have it on that so I make sure it's going. It's about drives me insane because you can't move them enough. It's like, okay, that goes there, but then that one don't. That's why you're way up in the air. Okay, that part's right. Now that part's wrong. See? No matter what you do, you're always going to have that one space that screws it all up. I don't know. We may call it good on this one and save it for the last one, because I don't like these and they don't really help me calm down at all. I'm just making it worse and worse. So, I think we're about done with this one for now. Yeah. It's just not working. That's good. That's good. I don't want to spend a couple hours solving this tonight. It's a little warm in here, and that's not helping either. Screw it. I'm done with that one. We'll do the other one real quick. This one's actually kind of funny, so even though if we get it wrong, it don't matter. So, what's that called? Bright side? Okay.